Ay, ay, ay. Well, hello there. There we are live. I hope you can hear me. I think you should be able to hear me. It would be nice if you could just answer me in the chat if you don't. Well, for those of you who are watching the replay, don't know me, my name is Linda. I'm Norwegian, but I live in Spain. I'm a teacher and I love to crochet. And today I have been a little busy. I have been working on something new. I mean, sorry about. I just had to eat a little slice of bread because um, I was so hungry. And if I'm gonna sit here for an hour or two, I just had to eat a little. So I'm kind of struggling with getting that last part done. That's why I'm a little like this. But yeah, I worked on something today after school. Came home around 3:30, I think, and I just finished it less than half an hour ago. Hi, Rosie and Frumpje. Welcome, welcome. I I spent 6 hours working on this, and it's done from A to Z. It's done. It's complete. You know that I the other day made this unicorn that I was so proud of. So I thought, why don't I just make another one? And I did. Look, she got a friend. So that's her friends or sisters or whatever. Isn't she adorable? I would think this turned out better than this in some different ways. At least the heart, I sewed it on better than this. This, I'm not sure if you can see. This is kind of sewn down by the whole thing. Here I did the kind of the stitch that was under, so it's kind of popping up a little. Not sure if you can see that, but yeah. So that's one thing. The eyes, though, I think are, well, maybe kind of the same. I'm very, very happy about the eye lid thing on this, but I'm actually on this as well. But it was a little different. There is some fuzz here. Let's take that off. The horns. Oh, sorry. Yeah, color wise, I really love and adore these colors. Um, but I really like this too. I'm not too fond of this purplish pink here, but I thought I have to do something else, and I didn't have more of this. Also, I don't think it would. Well, yeah, maybe it would have worked, but I didn't have any more of that. I think I bought it in Norway, so that color I cannot get any time soon. Um, the horn. When I did this, I thought that this would look better than this. It's actually not too bad, both of them. But it was kind of bending a little forward in the beginning, and I liked that. But now I can see that this is bending forward actually. So this is bending forward more than this, kind of. But what I do like better on this is how I have sewn on the mane. Look at how I've sewn on the mane. Even though I love the curliness on this, it's so curly on top here. The only thing is that this one is not well sewn down. That was the first one I did, and then I found out how I could do it. So I'm happy about the others. But look at this. This screams perfection in my ears. I mean, the way that I've attached that, and the how I placed it in comparison to this that is more like here and there and all over the place. This is just lined up so beautifully. Also on the tail, it's the same. Let's see if we can just take away this here and show you that. The mane also, I mean the tail also. Well, maybe it's not too big of a difference actually. But this is thinner than this, but this is longer than this. Kind of, well, both of them reach the ground, kind of, so they can step on their tail. But yeah, I'm really loving both. I do, I do. So now I have two for my market. Since one of my parents said, "Oh, I would like to what did you say? Put it aside. Like I want to I want to have it." I was thinking, okay, maybe I should have two, and maybe I should have three. When we talk together on Sunday, maybe I've even made a couple of more. Right? Who knows? Oh my god! And the second main is perfect. Yeah, the second main, it is just perfection with that sewing. It is so gorgeous. Also, they're the same length, all four of them. While here, I had this long pink that maybe it's a bit strange, but I think it's okay. Hello, Lori. Welcome. Yeah, I love my new creations. I am so happy about them. I made this today. 6 hours I used. So now I know that it takes me 6 hours to make one. There was this dad at school who asked me about it, and I said, I think I had spent like 5 or 6 hours on it. I'm not sure. And then when I think I started like 3:30 on this. Of course, I ate a little and had a little break, but not a long break. So I think I spent 6 hours working on this. Yeah, how are you today, Laurie? How are you all today? I am actually feeling a little better. I guess you can hear that my voice is getting better as well. I still feel a little stuffed, and my voice is a little cracking, but not as much. Yesterday, I was kind of having a bad day because when I woke up, I could hardly get up. I was so stiff. My neck was hurting, and oh, how can I roll out of bed? I did, though. I rolled out of bed and I went to work. But during the lessons, I was feeling a headache, and my neck, of course, was hurting. My back was hurting. I was coughing so much that my back was really hurting. So, and when I cough, it's like I need to, well, if I'm standing up, I kind of fall down. I get this movement, so I have to support myself so I don't fall down. But still, if I support myself, it hurts. My back hurts. So, and yesterday with this headache coming as well, I went home a little early. Well, I left school a little early. So there was this substitute teacher that actually hadn't got anything to do for the last lesson. So she took over. So I could go to the doctors because they asked me, what do you take as painkillers? And I, what? Painkillers? Nothing. I didn't even think of it. So I went to the doctor to get some painkillers for the pain. I was just thinking, well, I just have to wait until it goes away. But of course, we have these doctors, so they can give us a medicine that we need when we have pains. So I got some pain medicine. I took it when I came home well, it took me a while to get home because I was home almost at 4. Because I had to wait like 40 minutes for the doctor, and then I had to not stand in line. Well, yeah, there was a very much traffic because there was an accident. When I went home, I saw this car flipped all the way around, and there were two fire engine trucks standing there. And so my lane, it was in my lane, it was in the other direction. But we had a little queue first. Um, but that was because everybody wanted to see what was going on over there on the other lane. But then, passing this accident, everything was okay. But then I went to my doctor's place center, the health center, and when I was going to go back home, I was a little stupid. I did something stupid. I went out to the motor road again. And just as I was getting on, well, turning around, going up to the motor road, I remember, and I saw the queue, and just, oh, no, I'm gonna go get in that queue. So I should have taken these other routes where that would have not taken as much. So I came home actually around 4, even though I left around 1, 1:30, 1:20, 1:30. So, but when I came home, I took those pain medicine, and I sat in the recliner, watched something, and I didn't even want to crochet. I didn't crochet anything yesterday. Not knitting, not crocheting, nothing, nada. Nada, 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 nada. And I just sat there and I was trying to watch, and then I kind of fell asleep, and I was feeling, suddenly it was such a relief from the body. I didn't feel the pain in my neck. My back was okay, and I was just relaxed. And then I was just thinking, what is this medicine? Is this some kind of drug or what? Because it that pain, especially the pain in the neck, and the head as well, but the neck pain, it was such a relief to be able to move without feeling that horrible pain. Uh, I'm still taking it, so I'm much better. I can feel it, and when I sleep and when I get up in this morning also, oh, it was horrible. But taking the pills, and then I'm getting good again. Well, that was a lot of explaining about the day of yesterday with the pain and whatever. But I was so I didn't crochet, but I got better. So now I'm a little better. Hopefully, a couple of days, maybe 3, 4, 5 days, and I'll be perfectly fine. Let's see what you're writing. Yeah, Laurie says, hi, radiant Rosie. And Frumpy says, good thing. If you do the lottery, people will know how much it would cost buying it. Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the lottery. This parent from my class also said, no, you shouldn't do lottery. You should sell it. So probably I'll just sell them. Now that I have 2 also, yeah, I'll sell them. And Laura says, I'm okay. Some migraine stuff going on, yeah. I'm so happy that the migraine stuff for me has stopped. But yesterday I had a headache. Great question. Frumpy had a question. What was that question? And Laurie says, great question. Is it the thing that if that I would know how much it cost, maybe? Hello, Linda Snyder. Welcome. So nice to see you all. Rosie says, I am battling my anxiety. Oh, yeah. But today I started to cut away all dead twigs of my plants. Good. I hope something has survived. Oh, okay. The winter or lack of water. I want to sit on my veranda and feel cozy. I thought you were going to say, I thought you wrote like, I have cut away all the dead twigs. I hope something has survived. Like there is some plants left, right? just remembered from my mom telling me about what I did when I was little. I was gonna help her. I had seen her cutting off oh, yeah, cutting off things from the plants. So I was gonna do the same thing. So I just destroyed up all the plants. I just cut everything. I didn't know what I did. That's not my thing, you know. Reminding me that I have to, what is it called? I have to throw out my dead plants before I get these visitors next Saturday. Now I've also put it on Facebook as an event. So I've been inviting like 120 people or something like that. All of the people, well, not all the people that I know live here, but quite a few of them. So yeah, we'll see. For now, there are 4 that will assist and 10 interested. So we'll see. And I know that there will be some more actually, but yeah, interesting. I'm excited about it. That market that I'm gonna have on my terrace. Ooh, yeah. Laura says, I misread Frumsh's comment. I thought she asked how much the unicorns cost. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, uh, I have, what can I say? I don't like this uh, putting prices on things, you know? But when I made this the first time in August, I was thinking, oh, this is a 40 euro project. I mean, I need 40 euros for it, I thought. Then again, when I had sold it to my friend and her daughter, I was thinking, oh, 40 is much. Um, I think it's worth it, absolutely. But thinking of spending 40 euros for buying a plushie or teddy bears per se, that is kind of steep. I mean, that's a lot. But then again, it is a lot of work, so it should cost that. And so I'm saying 40, but I'm still hesitating. Like, ooh, maybe I should just say 30. I have on my flyer. I have put that you can negotiate if you want to. You can try to negotiate. I'm open to negotiation. I haven't put it on these, but I mean, in general. So yeah, Frampsy says crochet is my best therapy. But you could try neurographic drawing too, Rosie. Hope you feel better soon. Yeah, neurographic drawing. Is that like coloring? Like those? Is it mandalas? That's called where you color a lot of things. That's not for me. I would rather draw something. Look from a picture. Oh, I'm so fond of this. I can't put them down. What shall I do? What shall I do with a drunken sailor? No, these are not drunken sailors. These are beautiful unicorns. So great. Well, I'm not. I'm wondering what I should do next. I have here the sweater that I haven't worked on for a few days. Also, I'm not sure if I showed you this. Yeah, this was in my last vlog, wasn't it? The shark. I think I had this in my last vlog. I do. I really like it, but I won't make any more. If anybody thinks, "Oh, can you make me one?" Maybe I'll do it, but it's not something that I would do anytime soon because all of these fins. Okay, what fins are these? These are the 2 here and 2 there and 1 there, and they're all different. And sewing them on, and well, even though there is a lot of sewing on these, but I don't mind this sewing. This is just so beautiful. This is just so amazing. I am just obsessed with this. Rosa says, my roses died. That's definite. But garden shop is not far away. That's good. So you can buy new ones. And from Princess Crochet. Oh, no, oh yeah, I've already read that. Hello, Pan. Welcome. Yeah, they've multiplied. They did. I just came home today from work and I thought, I want to make another one. So I did. Look at this. Huh? Look, look at this perfection of sewing on the mane. I'm obsessed. And also, I'm very happy of how I sewed on the heart this time. I'm making progress. I keep getting better at these things. Also, the ears. Look at these ears. These are more perfect than these. They're more pointy. I was not so good when I made these. I wasn't very uh, I wasn't good in the beginning with the counting when it's supposed to be 4. I guess there are 5 instead of 4, so they're not as pointy as these actually. You can more see that these are like horse ears. So yeah. The muzzle though, and the head shape and size of this, I guess maybe it's a little better. It's bigger. This is kind of longer. Longer and thinner. I don't know why. I kind of follow the same recipe pattern or tutorial, but it didn't turn out the same. I don't know. I'm not sure if it was this or this that is off the counting. But when I was going to sew on these eyes, it was a bit more difficult than these to place them, I thought. But yeah, they're good. What you should do, make 2 for yourself. Should I make 2 for myself of these? And Resist does also. I like the shark so much. Yeah, I think it is very nice. I really like it. There is a little bit, you can see that the fins are off. The side fins, can you see? They're pretty off. And the eyes are also off a little, just a little. Not too much though, but the fins are quite off. But yeah, it doesn't matter. This was my first attempt. I'm not sure how much I would sell this for. Maybe 12. It's a lot of work, so I would really like to have it like 20. But since it's not perfect, it's not positioned correctly and stuff, I'm thinking I'm not going to charge more than 12. And there was a lot of sewing. Also, this here had to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and sew it on the white thing. So I started by making the gray fish, well, this gray thing here, little round and stuff. And then this was just a plain one piece that I have sewn on the sides around. And then these fins, I didn't understand these fins at first. How are they supposed to be? But of course, one above and one below. And the side fins and this fin. I'm not too happy about the placement of this. It's a little bit off as well, but who cares? I don't. Well, I kind of care, but since I mentioned it, mentioning it, but yeah, you know. Well, well, well. Oh, hello, Renee. Welcome in again. I am just obsessed with my things here. Woohoo! New unicorn from today that I made her today. This one I made the other day. Well, spent a couple of days on this. Well, 6 hours more or less, but between 2 days. And this I made today after school. So I'm so happy. Yes, you look like you need 2 unicorns very urgently, Linda. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I need. Should I just start a new one? Should I? Why do I ask? Let me just do that. But I'm wondering, I should maybe take another color. I know I have a little bit, I need to sew a little, so because that's slightly a hole under here, but the rest is pretty tight. I already fixed the other one for that. But I'm wondering, should we make one? I won't finish it because I'm not going to be sitting here for 6 hours. But I'm wondering, should I go with the teal color for the feet? Huh? I think so. I think that'd be cool. I'm just obsessed. I'm gonna make unicorns and unicorns and unicorns. When we come to next Saturday, I'm gonna have, I guess maybe I will have 6 unicorns, 7. Who knows? And then I maybe I sell one. What am I to do with all of the unicorns then? Have a unicorn sale? I mean, have a unicorn party? We'll see. Yeah, make a boy, right? A unicorn boy. So this teal, it's gonna be a boy, right? Yeah, and maybe then the mane will be different. No, you should have these curls as well, I think. Don't you agree? I'm thinking she should have that. I was a bit off by what I'm doing, so let me start again. Now I'm kind of thinking that, well, I know how to do this. I don't have to look at the pattern. Well, maybe, maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I didn't even see what I was doing. I mean, thank you, thank you. Laura says, I bought myself some knitting needles. Good. But that's going to have to wait until June, I think. Oh, I'm using a 5. No, 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 Linda. I'm not using a 5. I'm going to use a 4. I thought it was a bit big. Here's the 4. I'm even though most people use 5, I use a 4 because I do not want those holes. I don't want the stuffing to come through. So I've found out that 4 is a good size for me. Let me see here. Renee says, I organized stash today and got all the stuff I wanted to donate ready. Oh, that's awesome. It's so relieving. It's such a relief when you've done things like that than when you get organized. That's kind of how I want to feel with my room here. And right now, since my walls in the hallway are just perfectly done, they finished it yesterday. They're so good. But they're gonna do this room and the storage room also. So they've left their things in my storage room. And I said, yeah, that's okay. And I've been thinking, it's very crowded in there. So, well, I will be able to take things out so I can have my things on the market, of course, because I have a lot of things in there. But I wouldn't have people in my storage room. I would have liked to have it shown as a scrapbooking place, So when I'm sure that some of my pupils will come on next Saturday, and I could show them what one can make. But nah, it's not gonna happen because it's so filled, so stuffed with things. And Laura says, that's awesome, Renee. It's so nice to figure all that out. Absolutely, it is. And Rosie says, the socks that I started will have to wait until the fall, I guess. Yeah, now that it is approaching summer, we don't need socks that much. Let's go barefoot. Let's go barefoot. Now everyone is knitting, says Renee. That's awesome. Oh, really? Is that the new thing now that crochet is crochet Out? Don't tell me crochet is going to be out. I'm going to be sad. Gotta be sad. And Laura says, I haven't tried just yet, but I'm watching videos and I have used a knitting loom. Loom. So I have at least some understanding of the stitches, but haven't tried casting on just yet. Ah, okay. Yeah, so you're a new beginner. Lori, that's exciting. Wow. I actually, this week on Tuesday, I made some knitting machines with my so that my students could knit. It is knitting for real, but and it's of course it's a machine. we used um actually we used the toilet, the inside of the toilet paper, the carton and in the middle, and I glued on, or no, I taped on some ice. When we eat an ice cream, you have these sticks. Ice stick? I don't know. It's a wooden stick. I placed them around, 5 of them. Could have had 7, but yeah. And then we take them over, and it turned out really great. It was so beautiful. The knitting was beautiful, but of course, what are you going to use it for? So they had made their own scarves, kind of. But it was so nice that we had actually made a knitting machine. And I was thinking about it. Yeah, this is for real, a knitting machine. Awesome. And I was thinking I could do that with something bigger, like the Pringles box or whatever. I don't know if I have anything round here now. I used to have some, but I brought them to school. I had a Pringles box, but like this, instead of that hole, this hole, then the item would be maybe so that they could put their hands in them. Because now it was so small, the round, that it could be maybe hats for Barbies, maybe. But if we had done it for with a little bigger, then we could have made like arm warmers. I mean, wrist warmers or something, and just sewed together here. That could be kind of like mittens, fingerless mittens. I think that could be a good option. So I'm glad knitting is in the wind, and good luck, Laurie, on making it. I hope you learn the, is it called the conventional way, continental way, and don't not the English, because it's much more and well, energy saving to do the continental. When I watch the English way that they're throwing on the yarn or whatever they're doing, I'm just, oh my goodness, this takes time instead of just like that. Oh, I'm missing out on your comments here, I think. Uh, uh, uh. Renee says there are a lot of cast on methods. You'll find what works best for you. I have 3 projects that have to be crocheted, and I really need to get it done. Yeah. But now it's knitting for you, Laurie. So what are you gonna prioritize? And Ben says the most common cat cast on is long tail cast on. I guess that's my method. I have a long tail, at least. And Laurie says, who are good teachers on YouTube that you recommend? That goes for anyone who knits in here because I trust your recommendations. And Renee says, not out, but I didn't exactly fit in most of the time. Hey? Not out, but I didn't exactly fit in most of the time. I did not understand that. Maybe I'll get an explanation later. Pen says, check out Nimble Needles. He's Pen's favorite YouTube knitter. Renee says, let me know if you need help. Hello, Paula. Welcome here. I am working on something here, and I'm not sure. Have you been here before? I can't remember there being a Paula here. Is it a Paula that I know from before? I don't think so. But welcome. Who are you, and how are you, and where are you from? Please tell us. I'm so happy when there are new people. I just show. I since you just got here, I guess I have to show you my latest make that I'm so proud of. This I made the other day, and this I made today. So now I got 2 unicorns. I am so proud of them. Really, really proud. Maybe I'm gonna be the new unicorn maker. Who knows? Because I'm just casting on a new unicorn. This is gonna be a boy then, with some teal blue feet. I'm just thinking, is it one more round? So difficult to see. I'm kind of thinking I need one more round. Oh, sorry, this is the hands. Yeah, one more round. Okay, let me see. Frump just says, just trying socks for the first time. Cool. Just to learn it and understand what the hype is all about. Yeah, there are a lot of people that, oh, making socks, making socks. I kind of liked making socks before, and I do it. I can make socks, but I'm not the perfect knitter for that. I mean, the heel. I mean, well, my friend doesn't approve of my socks. She's a perfectionist, so I guess I'm not gonna make any socks anytime soon. She can do that. Is this too much? No. No, I'm gonna change colors. So let's find a white yarn. But let me see what you're writing here. Rosa says, oops. Oh, let me see here. Oh my goodness. Rosa said, laugh out loud pen. I thought of a long-tailed cat. And Laurie says, no, Linda, everyone just wants to do both. Yes, cool. That is awesome. I'm so behind on the chat, so now I have to read up here. And Renee says, I think the thing about socks is how good they feel on your foot. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Renee says, I would like to learn to weave. Yeah, weaving seems so nice. Everybody can weave like that, right? But to get these patterns, to get it like it's a picture, I do not know how to do that. So that is an art as well. Weaving looks amazing, says Laurie also. And that is so cool, Linda, says Laurie. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but thank you if it was me. And thank you anyway if it was Linda Snyder. I don't know. Rosa says, I made one pair last year, but they did not fit at all. Oh, that's too bad. Were they too big? I guess they were too small, right? I got these beautiful knitted socks from a friend of mine. Well, I didn't know her before she came, but a friend of mine came visiting and she brought 2 friends. And one of those friends They were staying here for 4 days or so, and she had knitted these socks for me. It was beautiful, but I hardly could get them on. I did get them on, but I should have had a bigger size for, not for the foot itself, but for the heel and the ankle part, because I kind of like, I'm so big there. But they're beautiful, very beautiful pattern. Renee says the cable cast on, it's easy to learn. Cable cast on. Oh, I don't know what that is. Pen says, yeah, the Continental is too. Oh, it's too much work for you? Really, Pen? I don't understand. Too much work, but it's just this. It's so easy. It's so easy. Lori says, I was amazed that Zara was able to knit me a pair of socks without ever meeting me. Socks never fit me because my feet are tiny. That's awesome. So they fit you. Great. Oh, no. It keeps jumping here. Rosie says, mine were too short but too wide. Oh, too short and too wide. Yeah, that's not good because then they just fall off. Like my sock that I have on now, it's just an ankle sock, so it's kind of falling off. And Laurie will look at all the approaches. J Paradise sent me a book too, she says. And hello, Deborah. Oh, and first time here for Tennessee. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I'm so happy. Very good, Deborah. Did you see? Did you see? Did you see my proud moments here? Proud work. Deborah, Renee says, I grew up in Middle Tennessee. And Laurie write that in the cable cast on. I have to prioritize the project I have committed to first. And Deborah says, hello, everybody. Oh, to Renee. I'm originally from the Philly area. Moved here a few years ago. But always from Tennessee? Or did you move from another state? Because Tennessee is a state that I'm, well, sorry, I jumped from A to Z without saying B. I have this map, world map, where I scratch off all the countries that my viewers are from, and the states. So if you were from a state that I didn't already scratch off, I would do that on my next vlog. But Tennessee is already scratched off. But Paula, I'm kind of curious where you're from. Maybe I could scratch your country or state off. That would be awesome. Let's see. Renee says, lots of people moving there these days. I live in California. Yeah, that's true. Tennessee. I watch some podcasts like Dave Neal and sometimes Candice Owens, and all of those live in Tennessee now, don't they? They're saying that everybody moves there. And yeah, Renee in California. And Deborah says, knitting socks is on my list. Mm-mm. And Rosie says, what are you making, Laurie? Blankets? And Pen says, I made a few pairs of socks, but they're not my favorite. And Laurie's, Deborah says, lots of transplants here. Transplants? What does that mean? Transplantations? I don't know. Or is it something with oil? Like a plant? I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know these things. Let me see now. 2 blankets and a crochet doll. Already bought the license pattern, Laurie says. And Pen does weaving. Rosie said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Yes, please. Please press the like button. I'd be happy. There are 11 people here. That's amazing. And 4 likes? Let's see if we can get to 10 in a zip. Maybe we can do that. And Laura says, the socks Zara made for me were perfect. That's good. And Pen says, oh, then I meant the other one, the one you throw. Oh, yeah. Because I think that's the English one is the one you throw. I think continental is like you do this, isn't it? I just listen to people saying continental and English or whatever, and that's what I kind of think. I'm not sure though. I was gonna change colors. White, white, where are you? Here is some white. I don't need more than this because this is just a sleeve, not an arm. Sleeve. It's a unicorn, so it's gonna be an arm. Come on. There we go. Philly is Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Oh, yeah. I thought when you say Philly, I thought for Philadelphia, and I kind of knew that Philadelphia was in Pennsylvania. But didn't she already say that she was in Tennessee? Am I wrong? Transplants is people moving. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. People moving from other states. Transplants. I was thinking, transplantation? Are they having their nose fixed or whatever? Laurie says, I just added pearl beads to my Solomon knot shawl. It's finished now. Dave Neal was in LA until a couple of years ago. Yes, and then he moved to Tennessee. Like, and he at times says that everybody moves to Tennessee. So that's kind of how I know that everybody moves to Tennessee. What's there to see in Tennessee? Mm. Mm-mm. And Pen says, I just know I do the one where I hold the working yarn in my left hand, cause less arm movement. Yes, exactly. I could not do all of this work with the arm. I think I would not just have this bad neck. I would have a bad arm. I would have a whatever bad. Mm, mm. And Deborah says, I grew up in Pennsylvania, moved to New Jersey, then moved to Tennessee. Okay. Understand. Very good. What do you mean with continental? Normal. Yeah, I mean normal. Me being silly and making bad jokes. Oh, oh. Sorry about that. My cough is much better, but I have my moments. And when I cough, my back hurts. So I kind of don't want to cough anymore. So I've gotten some new medicine so I don't have to cough anymore. So fortunately, within a couple of days, I am off coughing. I'm officially gonna stop coughing, hopefully. Hopefully. And Renee says there are a lot of regional differences in the states. People are leaving the big cities. Yeah. Yeah, in Philadelphia, isn't that where there was a lot of demonstration and stuff with those people because of ice and all of that? Well, we don't have to discuss that, but yeah, I think that was in Philadelphia, wasn't it? Oh, am I totally wrong? Probably I'm totally wrong. Ay. Well, I am really looking forward to my market on the terrace next Saturday. It's just 9 more days. And yesterday I finally made an event on Facebook so that, and I invited like 100 and I don't know, 20 people or something. And a parent from my class, she helped me as well. She's invited some people and she's so eager, so enthusiastic. So she is a real good help. Deborah says Minnesota, but we won't discuss. Okay, yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't have to know. I had a YouTube channel, but gave up on it. It's a lot of work, says Deborah. Oh, you did have that. Yeah, it's a lot of work, absolutely. And I was thinking, oh, it's gonna be so easy, and it's gonna be grow so much. Yeah, right. I reached the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and I started. So I was thinking, oh, I'm really really going good now. But now it is kind of in a little downward spiraling thing, it seems, because I don't have that many views on my ordinary vlogs. I could have like between 200 and 600 on my vlogs in the beginning, the first year. Even I had 2,000 on one of them. A couple of them I had more than 1,000 views, maybe 3, 4 videos. But lately, 50 views, 70 views, not even 100. Very few of them I've reached 100 lately. So it's a lot of work. But I really like the community here, and the lives are so nice. Sometimes it's a little quiet. Ooh, not too much happening and too many people. But when there are like today, like around 10 people, it's amazing. I really love it. Also, I'm kind of feeling chatty today, and sometimes I don't have many things to say. I'm kind of feeling I have to find some brain cells that want to work and thinking, what can I say? But today find my I find things much easier today. I guess I had a few things that I was really interested in telling you or eager to tell you about, and that always helps, of course. Okay, now I have to stuff this. Maybe no, there's no stuffing in there. Oh, here's my stuffing on the floor. Ow! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just that when I bend over, my back is really hurting as well. Let me see. Oh, my light turned off. How'd that happen? Oh, ow, oh, ah. There. Why did that happen? Can I? Oh, there. There we go. I bought new stuffing the other day. Or yesterday. The other day. The other day. Because I didn't have any more. And I didn't have any more old pillows that I could just tear apart. So I went to buy some stuffing. I have never bought a huge size like you got over there in the States. I have never seen them here either. I guess the making plushes aren't that big of a deal here. There's not too much of that going on here. So yeah, just a little bit. Is that too much? Yeah, too much. Too much. There we go. Deborah says, I felt like I was talking to myself. Yeah, I reached 38 subscribers. I guess I was impatient. Well, yeah, you have to really be patient. Absolutely. Yeah, it takes time. It does. But I'm really proud of the first thing I filmed because actually my intro to my vlogs is the first thing that I filmed, and I think that's pretty good. It's a really good production. Like I'm a professional, which I'm not. Really happy about how that turned out. I was planning it, how I was gonna empty yarn on the bed, on the blanket that I'd crocheted, and laying in the yarn and stuff. Yeah, so it was so much fun. I really liked that. One arm done. Let's make another one. No, it's not my pattern. It is from. Oh, I'm hopeless. I am hopeless. I have to go look because I don't remember. I never remember what the name is. It is Keep Calm and Crochet. Keep Calm and Crochet. She has a tutorial on YouTube that I follow. So that is where I find it. Beautiful, gorgeous, and she has more or less these colors. I don't remember. I don't think it's exactly the same of these, but more or less these. And of course, the eyes, she has these put in eyes, But I love embroidering the eyes. So, and I don't have those put in eyes. And since I don't like them, I don't even want to. Well, it's not that I don't like them, but I love these. So why should I change and just find the place where on earth do you find these eyes? I don't know. I really like some of these sinker eyes or whatever, or the self um, painted eyes that some of these YouTubers have, like April from the Cozy Buckeye and stuff. They're really beautiful, some of them, but I think these are just as gorgeous, if not even more, some many times. So I don't think I will. Maybe I should never say never, but I don't think that I would ever use other types of eyes than the embroidered eyes. Also, the embroidered eyes are safer. Safety eyes, that's what they call them, I think. Yeah. Mm. Rosie says the intro catched me or caught me instantly. Oh, thank you, Rosie. Thanks. Deborah says, thank you. Gotta run. Time to cook. I subscribe. Thank you so much, Deborah, and welcome back. And yeah, go look at for that tutorial for the unicorn. It is very nice, very easy to follow. But there is one. I think actually there's two mistakes. Just listen to her. But there is at least once that she says decrease and it is increase, or vice versa. So just listen and pay attention, and just like one or two times. It is really, really good. I think she's English. If I remember correctly, she is English. I mean, British. So I love the accent. Thank you for being here. So, yeah, see you next time on Sunday, maybe. So that was good. We have two Deborahs now, because there is another Debbie who is here at times. So that's nice. Let's see. One more. Yeah. It's a little bit difficult to count when I'm kind of going to try to talk to you and concentrate on this. But it is what it is. I guess we do fine. So yeah, we made these knitting machines at school. I had enough of these carton things when I was making them, but I didn't have enough of these ice sticks. So everybody couldn't do it with the knitting machines, so they had to do it by on the fingers, and then it's not as beautiful, but it's quicker. So they made these long kind of scarves. So that was a bit cool. But what they made with a knitting machine was really awesome. It turned out so beautiful. It You can see that it is knitting stitches. Let's see. One more round for the arms on the unicorn. There is also a sometimes, like today at school, when we eat in class, uh, we watch a little film of something, and these days we're watching something in English. But so there are something called books, like video books, and I love this book that is called The Unicorn. So now that I'm making these unicorns, it kind of reminded me of that film. I, let's see. Oh, I have to go back a little because I have to change color until to the white color. Let us see here. Mm, there's the end. So, Lori, you're gonna be knitting some. Are you gonna knit socks now? Not. You can't start with socks. Are you just gonna be knitting some samples? I mean, you could knit a hat. That's easy. I mean, if you're going to go for an easy project, then making a hat in the rounds, that's an easy thing. So if you don't know what to do, that's my suggestion, that you could make a hat. Let me cut off these. They are kind of in the way. And let me tuck them in there. Also, yesterday I was thinking, remember I made this whale, and then I made another one. I have it in my bag. Because the man who ordered it, he wanted a darker blue. I didn't look on the in my book. And then I looked, and it was dark blue he wanted. So I made another one, and I brought it to school so that I could give it to him yesterday, because he's there on Wednesdays sometimes, because then there is some activity after school. They play football or soccer, as you would say, call it. And but yesterday it rained, and then there isn't any football because it's too wet. They play outside, and it gets cancelled when it's raining. And we actually, first, second, third, and fourth grade, we have tried so many times to go on a hike, or well, to go to the park on a Wednesday, but it's raining today. It's raining the next Wednesday and the next Wednesday. So we had to postpone it like 3 or 4 times before we finally could go. And then yesterday, when it was raining again, I kind of made up this joke, telling my fellow teachers from um, the same well, from first to second to fourth grade. How can you, well, not a joke, but a riddle. How can you tell that it's Wednesday? You look out the window, it's raining, then it's Wednesday. Yesterday was Wednesday again, and it was raining. Let me see. One more round at least. So we're up to 7 likes. Good. On our way to the 10. Not quite there yet, but okay. Okie dokie. What happened? Did you fall asleep, everybody? I'm just talking to myself. I'm here talking to myself. Sitting in my chair and crocheting some unicorns. One more round. Into I think one more round. I think so. Linda says, oops, forgot the likes. Oh, thank you. We're up to 8. Thank you, Linda. 8. That's a good number. And if 8 lies down, it's forever. It's eternal. Eternity? Eternal? An eternal number. Okay, let's stuff this arm. Ow, 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 ow. This back is kind of killing me, just halfway killing me. Is that enough? No, a little bit more. Just a little bit more, not that much. Oh, way too much. It seems so little, but when we put it there, it is too much. There we go. So let's then just what is it called? Close it. Close it up. One, 2, 3, and 4. 2 sleeves, no, 2 arms, done. Frumpsha says, those socks are harder to lay down and type something. Yeah, now I gotta get it. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you just go ahead and work on those socks. Don't feel like you have to, right? I was just thinking, are you here? Well, I can just be gibbering and jabbering and whatever, you know? Okay, now it's a foot, a leg. Starting one of the foots. One of the foots. Have you heard such a crazy thing? What's happening to my speaking English? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. As always, 6, and there we go. And 2 there. Oi, stitch marker. And 2 here. 2 there. 2 there. 2 there. And 2 there. And now it's gonna be first one single crochet and then an increase. Yeah, single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase. Lori says, okay, had to run a quick errand. I'm back. Oh, yeah. That's why it was so quiet here. Lori, you weren't speaking. No. Oh, just joking. 2 here, and 1 there, and 2 there, 1 there, and 2 there, 1 here, and 2 there, and then 1 here, and 2 there. There we are around. Stitch marker. What's happening? Okay. Okie dokie. Nothing special. Rosie woke up again. Were you sleeping? That was instant karma. Foots for correcting my catch. Yeah. That's it. Thank you, Rosie. Yeah. Foots and yeah. I need one more round, right? Yeah. Now it's just 1 in every. So now I don't have to count. That's good. It's very fine when we don't have to count. Just as we have a stitch marker, then it's totally fine. La 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 la. Yeah, Rosie, just joking. That's good. We love a lot of joking. Sorry, why am I having a hippo? No. What do you call it? Hiccups? Hiccups? Kind of had a little hiccups, it seemed like, but I don't know. Today I had some conversations. Oh, I was wrong here. I have to change the colors. White. Yeah, I could do this small white still. But next time I will start a new skein or a bigger skein than this. Because then I'm going to work on the whole body. But this is just going to be a foot. Or a feet. Not Lori is Mima. Mima, a word for granny. Yeah. Haven't you heard or haven't you watched Big Bang Theory? Big Bang Theory. Sheldon asking, talking about his Mima. My Mima, blah 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 blah. This and that. Maybe Lori can tell you more about it, but yeah. Oh, I forgot to put in the stitch marker again. Good thing we changed colors, so it's easy to see. It's easy to see where we changed the colors or where the new round starts. It's kind of easy. I wonder when I'm gonna finish my sweater, huh? The white sweater that I is sitting here that I need to knit. Now that I'm so into these unicorns, I'm going crazy with the unicorns. So, well, I need to finish it before next weekend, before this market. Of course, I know that I will do that. but I'm kind of in the mood for some unicorns. Rosie says, "No, I don't know Big Bang Theory." Oh, okay, as a series, only the astrophysics. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, yeah. So then, but that in that series, this Sheldon he's yeah, very special man, and he is calling his grandma Mima. Cut off this blue teal here. Oops. This is a little tangled. Let's try to untangle it. There we go. Oh, I don't need so many rounds when it's the legs. So I have to pay attention so I don't go too far. Don't go too far. I'm so happy that my walls are not all the walls, but the walls in the hallway and the bedroom are perfect. Everything is all of that water damage is corrected, and everything is so beautifully painted. So I'm really, really happy about that. Um, they will also do the same in my room here because there is water damage here as well. But the important thing first was those two rooms because when I'm gonna have that marketplace, they're gonna pass through those two rooms. So I wanted that to be good. And then they will come back later for the others. Let's see. One more round, I think, before I cast off. And I will be finished with the leg. And then I'm gonna start the other leg, connect it to this leg, and start the body. Should I make this unicorn a little bigger since it's a brother? Big brother? Big brother's watching you. Let's see. Slip stitch. And I don't need a long tail, do I? No. So there we go. Stitch marker. One leg. Let's start another leg. I need to buy something tomorrow. What was that? I discovered. What was that? I remember that I need to buy something. What on earth was it? These brain cells don't work as well as they should. It was kind of like because when I came home, I didn't have any more. I had very little. Was it some yarn? No, it can't be some yarn, huh? What on earth can it be? I remember. Yeah. My tripod crashed. No, it broke in two. The three legs, one of them fell off the other day. So I need to buy myself a new tripod. That's true. Why did I stop right there when I was not finished? with the first round here. There, stitch marker. Okay, 2 in this and 2 in this, 2 in this, 2 in this, 2 in this, and 2 in this. Then we are around. Now it is gonna be 1 here, and then increase in the next. What's the next? That one. 2 in this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Yeah, I think that's quite all right. Stitch marker off and connect it again. Secure a little. There we go. Very nice. Renee says, time to go do some laundry and stuff. Yeah. Have a great day, everyone. She says, yes, you too, Renee. Thank you so much for being here. That's awesome. And from Pofromsha, yeah, it's late, of course. It's almost 11:30 here in Europe, so I understand. So thank you so much for being here, everybody. Rosie says, today my thing where I put my laundry on to dry collapsed. Ooh. The thing where I put my laundry on to dry. Oh, yeah, the machine, the drying machine or whatever, right? Reminds me to look out for a new one. Yeah. What is that thing called in English? Is it a dryer? The dryer. Put it in the dryer. I think it's a dryer. Just a dryer. I don't have a dryer. I have the sun. When it's sunny, things dries in half an hour to an hour when it's sunny outside. In wintertime, though, it can take a lot more time sometimes, but mostly it's very good. Even though this year has been terrible. Oops. With so much rain, I mean. Now I cannot use this because this is going to be too small, too short. Need to find a new white. A boy in my class. I was winding up like this and he was standing in front of me like that. It was so funny. Like, oh, my eyes are going crisscrossing. Here is some white. This is gonna be better. Oops. There. And there. Off with the stitch marker. Back again. There. And yeah. Oh, not the machine. The thing with strings. Oh, tendedero. Tendero in Spanish. But in English? Uh, the dry, the clothes dry strings. I have no idea. Huh. What on earth is that called? Me neither, Rosie. I don't know what it's called. Hmm. Well, I can look it up. Try it. Try. What is it in Norwegian? Oh yeah, yeah. Tørkestativ. Drying. Whatever. Let's see. Okay, I just got in here with. Okay. Translate. Where? There we go. Mm, mm. It's gonna be Norwegian. Tørkestativ. A drying rack, I guess. A drying rack. Yeah. I bet that's the name. Actually. Clothesline or rack. Yeah. A dry mill would be the translation. Dry mill. Dry mill, like a mill, yeah. Drying rack sounds right. Yeah. Yeah, drying mill sounds dangerous. Yeah. Oops. Imagine, oops. Imagine hanging up the clothes on the mill to get them dried, and they're all around. I'm thinking of a windmill when I think of mill. Could be watermill, of course. Come on, I want to get past you, little stitch marker. I don't want to move you anymore. Just want you to sit there. So I just went past you. Don't be angry with me. You don't have to be angry with me. Oh, making my third unicorn, or actually it's my fourth because I made one in August. I had some visitors at my house, and the little girl, she was 4 at the time, I think, and she really wanted a unicorn. Do you think she could make me a unicorn? Well, I've never tried, but I can try. I've never done it, but I can try. So I find that tutorial the same as I was using now, and I made one. And I was so proud, so happy. The mane, though, I didn't attach it as well as I have done now, but I visited them a couple of months later, and then I secured the mane because at least one of them had fallen off, and some of them were a bit loose. So I attached them again better. So I hopefully it still has its mane and tail. It was empty. Oh yeah, it was empty. That's good. So that the clothes are not on the floor or the ground. Linda doesn't even look here. uh, she wants to finish Unicorn Boy till midnight. Yeah, well, yeah, I look a little bit, but maybe not all the time. Yeah. Let's see. Well, I'm not gonna finish this until midnight, before midnight, that's for sure. But I think that we'll finish him tomorrow. And I think that I will finish, not finish, but I will attach the, I mean, I will finish the body part today, but I'm not sure about the head. I think maybe the head has to come tomorrow. But hopefully I will come as far as to attach the arms. I may be able to do that today. We've got another half hour left here. And yeah, I think maybe so. No, what am I doing? I'm not going to change any colors. I'm just going to attach. Oh, no, I'm going to start attaching these two. Combining the two legs. There we go. And this, I'm not sure if I do it correctly, exactly correctly for what the tutorial says, but I do it more or less how I think it was. Some decreasing in the back here on the buttocks bottom. Decreasing? No, increasing, sorry. I was wrong. No, it looks like an umbrella, but with strings. Oh, yeah. That type. Okay, that is called a laundry spider, directly translated from German. Yeah, laundry spider. Or is it a laundry spider web? Laundry web. Laundry spider web. Oh, am I forgetting to increase here? Remember to increase in every stitch here. Would sound more exact. Okay, it would sound more exact, but it is not that in German. It really is spider instead of spider web. That's pretty interesting. Come on. There. What? What on earth? What on earth am I doing? I'm not sure about this. They seem so different. Hopefully when I get around here, it's good. Oh, oops. Not going to increase here. But I don't understand. I don't get it. How many increases did I do now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to do one more, I think. I think so. Oops. My drying rack seems to be a dying rack. Drying and dying. Losing my mind. Don't feed me after midnight. Drying and dying rack. Just remove the R and then it's dying, yeah. Let's see here now. There we go. I think maybe actually there should be more increases and I did not do that. Let's see. Wow. That here out of the way. I think it's good. I don't think they're very much different. Quite the same. Not too much of a difference. So let me just do what I did. What I think I did. Do what I try to do, and I try to do it. I think maybe I was a little bit optimistic saying that I would crochet this and attach the arms. I've got like 20 minutes left. I don't think I will do that in 20 minutes. It's going to take a little bit longer than that. But I will finish this tomorrow. That I am pretty sure. I think I'm going to bring this to school tomorrow. My pupils are gonna be so I don't know excited. I haven't brought any work with me lately. Um, Today I think it was it yesterday that I was feeling like, "Oh, what am I to do right now? I need something in my hands." I didn't have anything at recess in my lunch break. So I didn't bring with me any of these days. Mm. What was the name those fluffy things which transformed into monsters when fed after midnight? I'm not sure. You don't mean labubus? I have no idea. It's not labubus, is it? Linda has a dipod then. A dipod. A dipod. Laura says that one is going to be very cute. Yeah, I think so, huh? I think it's going to be really, really cute. Absolutely. Uh, Hello, Susanna. Susanna. Good evening. I am in my bed. I am knitting in my bedroom in the Wells. Love from Susanna. Oh, thank you for being here. That's awesome. In the Wells, is that a place? Or is it Wales? So maybe it's Wales. Since you're in your bedroom, it's probably Wales, right? I mean, since I guess it's like 11 o'clock over there, up there. I mean, almost 11. Oh, it's 20 years old. Labubu's on you. Okay. 20 years old. Transformers. I don't think it's Transformers. Monsters? Fluffy things transformed into monsters. I have no idea. I was kind of not I wasn't a child 20 years ago. I was grown up already. So I guess I wasn't really into. Maybe if I hear about it, then oh yes, of course, that's it. But I do not know from the top of my mind. I really don't know. Green and rose. Gremlin. Oh, Gremlins? Is that the thing you mean? Gremlins. That was a movie that I remember. It was a movie. Maybe it was that you mean? The Gremlins. Yeah, okay. Kind of feeling that one of the legs were thicker than the other, but I don't think it's gonna be a lot. It was the Gremlins. I remember how they look. I didn't know that they were transformed. I just thought they were like that all the time. I don't think ever saw the Gremlins movie. And I don't think that was 20 years ago. I think that was like 30, more than 30 years ago. I think it was in the 80s. Am I right? Or am I right? Not. Or am I wrong? Gremlins. I have to take my medicine in a little while. To remember that. I have some tablets, some machine things, something for my nose, and something to drink. A lot of things, so that hopefully in a couple of days I'll be ready to stop all of this nonsense with the coughing. Could be, don't remember, says Rosie. Getting old, boo hoo. Yeah. Getting old, boo hoo, la boo boo hoo. Oh la la. Oh la la. Oh, oh la 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 la. I think this boy is getting a really big bum. I think so. He's gonna be a bigger boo. I really like the white. I mean, it's so nice. It's so pure. It's so yeah, exactly. It's so white. We love whiteness. It is so great. It is so beautiful. I'm beautiful. Oh, don't sing, Linda. Don't sing that song. I need to drink something. I'm a little bit thirsty. You could make a Pegasus. It's a kind of a horse as well, right? Pegasus? What's a Pegasus? I know, but I don't know. I don't remember. Let's see. We can find a picture of a Pegasus. Pegasus. Oh, a horse with wings. Yeah. Oops. Well, Greek mythology, or was it Roman? Let's see. I'm thinking Pegasus? Maybe Roman? Pegasus mythology. Greek. You're right. A famous winged white stallion in Greek mythology. Sired by Poseidon and born from the blood of the Gorgon Medusa when she was decapitated by Perseus. Known as a symbol of inspiration and divine power, he famously aided the hero Bellerophon in defeating the Chimera and created the Hippocrene Spring, finally becoming a constellation. Okay, okie dokie. Well, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make a Pegasus. Hmm. Hmm. With wings. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna turn into a unicorn. But who knows? Yeah, you learn something new, Rosie. We learn every day when we look for answers. Oh, it's the weekend to get again tomorrow. This weekend, I'm not gonna stay at the ranch on the ranch. I am going though on Saturday, but just for the day. So I'm gonna go back. And next weekend, I'm not going. I'm not. I'm not going at all since I'm gonna have the market on my terrace. For now, on the Facebook event, there are 4 people who has said that they're gonna come, and 10 people that are interested. So, well, it's something. It's gonna be interesting anyway. Really, really interesting. I think I'm gonna have a great time. So you need 14 unicorns. Oh no! Yeah, right. Whew. 14 unicorns. That's a lot. Just thinking, could I do it? I'm not going to do it. Could I do it? Would it be possible to do it? 14. Well, I have 3 with this, finishing that tomorrow. And then I would have 11 more. 11 times 6 is 66. 66 hours in a week. Don't think so. Don't think so. And on top of that, I have to do all the things, preparations. And on Sunday, I promised you, on last Sunday, I promised you that I was gonna take all of my things, put them out, kind of, yeah, get organized with the things that I'm gonna sell, the prices and stuff. Yeah, and I've also said that you can bargain. You can ask for a bargain. Is that what you say? Is it? Can I bargain? Can I have it for cheaper? You can try. I I've said to them on the flyer that you can try to bargain. I might say yes. I'm not too difficult to ask. Just kidding. Yeah, yeah, I know. But I thought it was a good thinking. I mean, just thinking how many hours would that be if I was to make it them. Oh, good night, Suzanne. Yeah, see you soon. Yes, very nice of you to join. Thank you so much, and thanks for the likes if you gave me one. Oh, itching, itching, itching. La di da di da 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 ding, ding. Unicorn, unicorn, we are gathered here today. Unicorn, unicorn, what do you have to say for yourself and the others? Frumpy says, I always lose my knitting needles when I only have a few stitches to go on it. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, like with the socks, and then it just um, pulls out. And no, uh, that's so easy. I mean, it's so typical because when there are just two or three stitches left on each needle, not much to hold on to. That has happened to me a lot as well. So I try to tighten it really tight in the end there. Mhm. Hello! Hey, did you make that? You made it! Yeah, just before we're gonna get off in a little while, I have something to tell you. I mean, I'm so proud again. Remember the last couple of days ago that I was so proud I had to go live extra? So now I am as proud as I was the other day because I made another unicorn. Remember this? I guess you saw this, right? And now I have this. So I have two. Look, gorgeous. I am so proud. I'm so happy. They are really cute. And I'm so eager that now I've actually started a third one. It seems like it's going to be a little bit bigger, a little bit fatter. It's going to be the brother, a boy. Thank you so much. Yeah, they're cute. They look amazing. She says, thank you so much. I am really happy about them. I've gotten really into the groove with these. I want to say labubus all the time. Unicorns. That's the word. I am so happy. So not yesterday. The day before, since I finished that unicorn, I passed by the China store to buy more yarn. So I bought some pinks and yeah, what else did I buy? A couple of whites and the purple, the lilac. I mean, yeah. I bought this pink. I haven't used that yet for this. I might use that. So yeah, some more skeins. So I can make some more unicorns. And Rosie says, today I found my remote control I lost months ago and bought a new one. Isn't that typical? Behind my bed, beneath some other lost things. Other lost things, yeah. And I swear I looked there 100 times for the remote. Isn't that typical? And I now in my classroom am also looking for the remote control to the air conditioner. But even though uh, it's kind of messy on my desk there and around me and stuff, I didn't misplace it because I was sick the 3 days before Easter, and I had it the day before. Well, the day that I was there, the last day I was there, I had it. So they had a substitute teacher. So I haven't asked her yet if she knows where it is. But yeah, I can't find it. It must be there somewhere. And I was thinking of something else when you saw that. Right, wrote that. Yeah, I remember also. I have this sewing machine. Well, you know about sewing machines. You know that you have kind of like a cage or something that you put on it so that it's more flat when you have the fabric, and you take it off and then you open the that little room with the little thing. But you put that thing on. I didn't find mine, so I thought it was lost somehow. So I also ordered a new one through a store in Malaga, and they had to get it from Germany or something. So it got there like a month after, maybe. And then I don't remember if it was a week after or 2 months after. I found the older one. So now I've got two. As if I need two of those. Absolutely not. But I have two. From says, I just learned how to knit like 3 weeks ago. Cool. So I need to be more patient with myself, I guess. Yes, absolutely. Be patient. And how did you make it? That says, I really dislike when that happens. Yeah, that you buy something new and then you find it. Yeah, I've tried knitting. I first tried myself when I was 10 or 12. It made me cry. Oh, poor you. Poor thing. That's too bad. At 12, I mean 10 or 12, that is actually a good age to learn, I think. In Norway, we try to teach the children to knit around 10. Um, Not always, but before it was, yeah, around 10. At schools, we learned how to knit. Nowadays, it's some classes do, and some you don't. It's not that you have to teach knitting. You're just gonna teach different crafts. So knitting could be one of them, but it's just an alternative now. You can go with whatever. I'm wondering the size of this now. How am I going with this? Oh, I have to start decreasing. Ooh, I should have started a little while ago. Not long ago. Okay, it's gonna be a little bigger than his sisters. Rosie says, I hated knitting in school, especially the homework. I don't remember that we knitted at school, actually. I'm sure we did, but I don't remember it. I just remember that I could knit. I knew how to knit. But I don't remember if it was my mom. I don't know. People normally say that they're not sure if they what was I going to say? Yeah, they, they think maybe they can remember things from before they're 3 years old, and I think that's impossible. I don't remember anything from before I was 5. I think maybe 6. I think I was. Yeah, 5 or 6 is the first thing that I remember. But that at school, I have no recollection of it. I have one recollection, and I think I told you about that when we were making something in hardwood. Uh, a little that chest that I showed you. Oh, what am I doing? I was gonna decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Decrease? Or is it 6? 6 decrease. 1, 2. Hello, Kathy. Welcome. It's so nice of you to join here. We, oh my goodness, we've been here 2 hours. I was just gonna say that we're gonna go off in like 15 minutes, but actually it's kind of now. I'm gonna do this round at least. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 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 decrease. And 1. Okay, just started the decreasing. Ooh. Ooh, this is going to be a bit strange, I think. Oh, I guess it's going to be okay. Well. Kathy says, well, I at least got to say hi and give you another thumbs up. Thank you so much, Kathy. What are you working on? Yes, I'm so proud. I am working on another unicorn. Did you see this last time? Did you see this? I'm so proud of it. And I'm so proud and I'm so excited that I made this today after school. I made this today. I mean, I'm pretty proud that I made this just in an afternoon. It took me 6 hours. 6 hours. But it's really cool. Really pretty. So pretty. I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. Pretty and witty and bright. La 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 la. You are welcome. I love the unicorns. I watch your videos with the stuffies. Thank you so much. Yeah, I am so proud. So I am really look at this sewing on. I'm so happy and proud of how I sewed this on. It seems like perfection. I think it's so nice, nicely done. I don't think I've done anything as good as that. Well. So this is gonna be the brother. It's gonna be a bit bigger. Look, let's see. Already there. I just started decreasing a little too late. But that's okay. It can be a bit bigger. It doesn't matter. Oh, yeah. So thank you so much, everybody. Oh, 12 likes. And also, that's awesome. It is midnight here in Spain. So I guess I will be preparing myself to go to bed. And tomorrow is another day. Who knows? Maybe I'll just randomly go extra live. I don't know. We'll see. I had a blast today at least, so maybe we'll see each other tomorrow. If not, I will be live on Sunday at 6 o'clock European time, which is 6 o'clock p.m., right? European time, which is noon US Eastern and 11 a.m. US Central. So hopefully I'll see you then. And I'm gonna buy myself a new tripod so I can continue making my vlogs. It's not so easy when I don't have a tripod. So I'm gonna remember to buy that tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm really, really happy. And yeah, hopefully you'll rest well. Yeah, I hope so too. Thank you so much. And Rosie says, good night, Linda. Good night, everybody. Thanks for the nice time. Yes, thank you so, so much, everybody. See you later, alligator. Bye bye. Good night.